Hey guys, what's going on? It's Switch and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Dragon Quest 11S new features. So let's jump right into it, guys. So during the E3 video, they were talking about something called Rin's Bell. And basically the description of it is it's a brilliant bell which you could ring to bring a great saber cat running. Because in Dragon Quest 11, like when you're in the wild, you can actually ride wild animals. And the reason that this is something that's different is because before, like, you could just kill the cat in the wild, but now, like, you can actually ride it as, like, a horse, which is actually kind of dope. Because while you're riding it, you can actually kill enemies. And he also has a roar to trigger enemies to attack him. And plus he has his own theme song, too, so that's kind of dope, too. And another feature that they added into the Definitive Edition was something called Quick Commands. And you press plus to bring it up. Now, basically, it's a quick menu to where like you could have like certain commands come up instead of having to go to the actual menu. It's like basically like speed dial, but like it has like its own little things that you can do. Like you can bring your forge up. Again, you could trigger the saber cat to come, and there's also other things too that they showed. But those are just like a couple of things that you can do. Also, during the loading screen, there's also tips that help you play Dragon Quest as better, similar to how Smash is. Because like sometimes when you're like before you load up into matches for Smash Brothers, you actually could look at some tips that they'll give you, you know, about like edge guarding or like how to play the game, you know, pressing A for light attack, or you know how to do like smash attacks or light attacks. So that's actually kind of dope, you know, that they will add something in that. But typically the loading screen, from what I've seen during the gameplay, it's like 5 to 10 seconds, so like very brief amount of time, but still like effective because it'll give you tips to know how to play. Also, while you're in the wild, it's kind of like similar to Pokemon. Like you can choose to, you know, interact with enemies or you can avoid them. So like if you see, you know, like a Slime Knight or, you know, an enemy that you know you might not be strong enough for, like you can actually avoid it. So that's actually kind of cool too, especially if you're early on in the game, or if you like you want to grind, like you know where your enemies are and if you want to encounter them. But something else that they shown was, which was actually kind of dope, was that like while you're riding on the ship, like the encounters are random, so like you can't avoid them or interact with them. It's just like while you're riding, like something could pop off at any moment, so basically be prepared no matter what. Also, something else that they added as a new feature that's exclusive to the Definitive Edition, excuse me, was the speed of battle. Like it can be changed to ultra fast, so that was actually kind of cool too. Like if, let's say, like you don't want to be watching your battles, or maybe you, for some reason you're just impatient, you can change it to ultra fast and it'll go like straight through the battle, like without you having to do anything. Like I'm pretty sure you can make commands while you're doing ultra fast mode. Like it doesn't do like auto play like Xenoblade does, but I'm pretty sure you can make commands, but ultra fast makes it go by a lot faster versus like you just, you know, for some odd reason, like you don't want to wait to get through the battle. So that's actually kind of cool too for like fast playthroughs. Something else that they added to the Definitive Edition was the symphonic soundtrack. Now they didn't go into a lot of details about the differences between the symphonic soundtrack and the synthesized soundtrack. And again, I'm not really familiar, but I'm just trying to bring you guys like up to date about the new features that they have for Dragon Quest 11S. Also, instead of just having English for the voice acting, you actually change it to Japanese for people that, you know, they, for some reason, they don't want to hear it in English. So that's actually kind of cool too, you know, having that wide appeal for the people that speak English and then the people that speak Japanese. No, that's really dope. And then something else that they shown off was the outfits, which is where you could change your character's look, and you could also change the look without equipping it to change like your stats. So that's actually good too, because like, you know, with certain armors, like you have to equip that armor and it'll change your stats, you know, like your attack or your defense. But how they did it in Dragon Quest is that like you can change your look without it affecting that stuff. So that's actually kind of cool too, in case you like your current stats, like you won't have to worry about that. So that was something that was also interesting. Also, the outfits that are unlocked or purchased, because they didn't mention outfits would probably be DLC in the definitive edition. It allows you the option to change non-battle music from, so basically like if you're not in battle, like you can change it, you know, from wherever the outfit comes from. So let's say like you for some reason have a DLC outfit from Dragon Quest 8, like you can use the Dragon Quest 8 music for your non-battle music, like when you're just roaming around or you're exploring the region. So that's kind of cool too. Also, something that they shown off was glittering enemies, like you can mount or ride them. And for the glittering, like it's like a star-like substance that's surrounding the enemies. Something new that they shown in the gameplay for the E3 was that like the person that was playing, she was around like a slime knight, but she knew she could ride it because it was like shiny stuff around it. So if it's not shiny, like you can't ride it, even though like you can mount the slime knight. Like you have to actually physically look, like you can't just go and beat up stuff and expect to ride it. So that was actually kind of cool too. Also another thing that she was saying, because earlier like I was talking about the saber cat, like she was showing off how you can actually trigger battles with certain things that you mount, but with the saber cat it's not going to be as likely because it's a lot bigger and a lot more powerful than a slime knight. But with the slime knight you can actually still do what you did with the saber cat, but if you're facing a powerful enemy, you'll probably trigger the battle. So you have to watch out for that too with less powerful mounts. Something else too that they shown off was that the fun size forge can be summoned anytime instead of at the campsite. So earlier I mentioned something about the quick commands. Within that menu, it actually has the fun size forge where you can actually make weapons. So that was actually kind of cool too, because like if you need, for some odd reason, like maybe you're not in a shop or something and you need to make a weapon like right then and there, you know, press plus, bring up the quick commands, and then you could also, you know, make your own weapon. So that's actually kind of cool too. And then another thing that she was showing off was that the church and the camps are safe areas where players can not get attacked and they can, you know, rest. So that's actually kind of nice too, because you don't have to worry about monsters beating you up or anything. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the new features that was announced in Dragon Quest XI-S. Let me know if you guys, you know, enjoyed the video or not, you know, like or dislike as usual. Even, you know, leave a comment like, hey, this was good, or hey, this video sucked. You know, just give me some feedback. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Switch Gen. Welcome back to another video.